football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So UCLA Bruins offense trots out there to open this game. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now. And the Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Penn State's offense takes the field. The first chance we'll have to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
To the 25. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. A much-needed counter. Delivered.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Moves his way for a first down at the 35. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out on the catch made. He made the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as it is hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a solid gain. The move he sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Clay. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this run. Using his legs, it's Montgomery.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Bruins will have to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense answer, he takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be forced down from there. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot down.
Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Penn State, 35. UCLA.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Looking for 6, and it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
UCLA.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels, bringing pressure. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Bruins will have to punt this one away. And he boots it high into the air. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's caught. It's Clay. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to score.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Montgomery. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
UCLA 10.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Use the ground game here. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this... on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
He's got it with room to run. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fights off a defender, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Breaks an open space. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And the back gets the football. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Automatic on the PAT.
Penn State, 66, UCLA.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Makes the score. Penn State, 73, UCLA.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defense. defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Gets rid of it on the move. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
First down for the offense.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot to the right. He's got it inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Throwing for his running back. And that's a third straight misfire.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. And that sums up the game so far. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this off.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Holding.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. The freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. Second down play coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down.